Victoria. Ball to be won on the ground. Brackhouse picks the ball up. Kicks it up there to Dorinko. Dorinko. Oh, sorry, that's Alini McGoran. Mollison comes on, fires, goes left. Ball to be won on the deck. McGoran. And time runs out. So ball coming back here for, kicks it to Stone. Stone looks inside, just misses the pass. And ball to be won. And Pham in there fighting. Good work there. And ball coming down the other way here with Hadwin. Hadwin looks on the outside. Nice little flick there. Not being able to grab there from Cameron. Cameron runs around the outside, looks up the top, finds Mollison. Looks, fires, great shot there from Victoria. Burgess Bryce. And Burgess Bryce cutting back through the centre again as we see Hallows come on the pitch for Victoria. But just tucked the, hung the stick out there, and ball picked up there from Hallows. So Sarah Mollison with the ball. Kicks it over here to Burgess Bryce. Burgess Bryce just looks in the middle. Ball coming the other way. Jess Pham running down into offence. She's got Maddie Antilov who runs with her, O'Dwyer. And Talbot Rice also on the field. And McKee, the other attacker on the left-hand side. So ball with Pham. Pham looking to move. Antilov steps down, fires. That one goes to the right. In the cage for Victoria, we have Paige Connolly. And in the cage for Queensland, we have Josie Cox. So ball out there from Connolly. Kicks it up. She finds Stephanie Hallows. Hallows with the ball. Kicks it over to Hadwin. Hadwin brings it down and needs to stop that from going over. Does a great job. And just a full 30 as the reset happens. Hallows with the ball, tries to go down the middle. Good defence, great defence in there by Harwood. Hallows with the ball. 17 seconds left on the shot clock. And just comes in. And we're going to have a loose ball push there. Or interference call. And that was on Hisa Sato. And as Sato comes to the bench. So ball down their back. O'Dwyer steps on the box court. Just comes up. Just Rooney. Rooney with O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer steps in, fires, shot. Good save there. And picked up, going the other way by Jen Plum. Jen Plum looks down. She's got Burgess Bryce inside. Defenders coming, but decides to pull out there, does Cameron. And Cameron just trying to get through. Good opportunity there for McGoran, who fires that one to the left-hand side of the cage. Looks in. Good work there for Victoria. Imogen Hall literally just steps on the field, gets the ball in her stick. And Imogen Hall with the first for Victoria. And Victoria on the board, 1-0. So a pretty frenetic opening to that first one. And great score there from Imogen Hall. So ball back in the centre. CJ up against Butkowitz. And good pressure there on Hallows. Can't step over. That's over and back. Great pressure from the defender there and Louisa McKee. Kicks it to Pham. Pham up to Maddie Anselov. Back to Pham. Gets inside. Oh, gets inside. Looks. Fires a Jess Pham on the board for Queensland. And in a quick reply, Queensland get one back against Victoria, and it is Jess Pham with the goal. Great inside step there, just managed to find the space put the ball in the back of the net. And it is 1-1. And Jess Pham for Victoria, for Queensland getting on the board. 1-1 here in the first quarter. Ball back in the centre. Plum up against CJ. CJ, Plum. Plum picks the ball up, goes forward. Plum's got Mollison, just tries to flick it over. That might work, but Mollison runs into a defender there. Kate Stone. Mollison looks inside. Good from Burgess Bryce. And that's in the knee. So we'll pick it up, and out they come for Queensland. Queensland with the substitutions coming on. CJ Risky looks to get in, runs into 4. Ball kicked up the top to Antilov. Antilov, she has Pham to her right. Antilov gets inside. Oh, good hit, but the ball shot down the back. Needs to pick the ball up, and keeper's ball. Connolly will take that ball. As subs come on, there's a great outlet there for Dharma Bandhu, who finds Burgess Bryce, who has Sarah Mollison. Looks inside, great feed, good work, and still with the ball, just fires it wide. Reset on the clock. Burgess Bryce, great save in there from Josie Cox. And we're going to have a slash on the play. So a penalty coming here for Queensland. That is going to Paige Currick. And Paige will sit for 2 minutes for a slash. As Luke Keesing just says 2 minutes for a slash. Very animated in his movements. Luke, we love it. Know exactly what he's calling. So ball back up the top to Mollison. Mollison looking down, fire. Oh, that's nailed straight in the middle of the helmet. Good defense there from Harwood. Mollison, great save again there from Josie Cox. Picked up here again by Kate Stone. Kate Stone just throws the ball down to the offensive end and allows some time to reset there. And Victoria will pick the ball up. Hall comes on. Dharma Bandhu. Hall, nice left-handed shot. Just misses the cage. Picked up here by Queensland. Hisasato gets through. Looks the other side. Finds O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer just runs into the defender there in Dorinko. Dorinko, great defensive work, O'Dwyer, but finds Pham up the top. So Pham with the ball. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Victoria pushing out really hard at the moment, obviously, with Queensland in penalty. So Pham looks inside. Oh, turned over. Off to the races goes Cameron. Cameron one-on-one with the keeper. Cameron scores. Great pick in pockets there from Christina Cameron. Just saw the pass coming across, broke down the middle, picked it off, and Cameron goes all the way straight to the goal and puts it behind Josie Cox. And she gets her first of the game. And Victoria out to a 2-1 lead. And Cameron with that one for Victoria. Back in the centre. Ball out. Oh, just lost the footing. Loose ball push. Called. So turnover. Queensland ball. Maddie Antilov. As Emma Talbot-Rice comes on. Steph Wilmot also on the field for Queensland. And ball up the top with Antilov. Antilov kicks the ball down to Talbot-Rice. Little bounce pass. Picked up, fires. Good save in the cage there from Connolly. Connolly with the release. Oh, just tries the bounce pass, does Jen Plum. And good work there from Maddie Antilov, enough to dispossess. And Antilov. And as Hisasato runs it out. And numbers here for Victoria in defence are all back. And Jess Pham, the goal scorer, finds her way to the ball. Just missed the pass there. And that's picked up by McKee. McKee turned over. So ball just drawing. Oh, bang, straight into where we sit. Brackhouse. And good defence there from Queensland. Ball to be picked up and one here. That'll be picked up by O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer kicks it to Pham. Pham. Ball down, or kicking. She's still got it at the top. Picks being set. Fear looking to set. So Pham just trying to pop it down to Fear. Runs into some heavy pressure from Victoria. Pham picks it back up. And need a shot here. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Comes down the back. And goalie takes the ball. So Paige Connolly with the ball. Kicks it out there to the goal scorer in Cameron. Cameron, she has Hall. She also has Burgess. Bryce. Hallows. Kicks the ball down the bottom corner. Pick's being set. Just comes off the pick. Fires left-handed there, Hall. So no touch, so it will turn over. And Victoria heading to the bench as Dharma Bandhu just drops the ball. Beck, oh, great work there. Great work there from Hadwin. Hadwin just grabbed the ball. The player pushes her over, and it's an over and back, but turned over very quickly here in the offensive end for Victoria. And Queensland will have another opportunity. Pham gets the ball. She's got Fear to her right. And just gets knocked over. Ball there with O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer. Here we go again. Christina Cameron. She's done it once. Steps inside, loses possession. Fear was there as a penalty on the play here, by the look of it. And we're going to have Victoria with the ball. Looks down. Finds Hall. Hall steps inside. Good save. And we're going to stop the clock there as there is a penalty on the clock for a slash. Keith Gagney calling that one. And that will be on Jess Fear. So 2 minutes for a slash. And refereeing crew out here, Keith Gagney, who's just handed the ball up, Luke Keesing and Simon Olsen. So good officiating crew out here today. Burgess Bryce, ball over to Mollison. Mollison, so man up opportunity here. Mollison with the ball back in her stick. Burgess Bryce kicks the ball over there to McGoran. McGoran just says, step down, and I'll have done that, thanks. And Alini McGoran gets on the board for her first, and that is Victoria's third goal. And out to a 3-1 lead here is as this game just makes its way probably just through the first half of the third quarter as CJ gets the ball. And the ball to be won. And that is quarter time. Went quickly. That one snuck up on me on the quarter time break. And it is Victoria currently leading 3-1 here after the first quarter of this 2024 Lacrosse Australia Men's and Women's Box Lacrosse Championship pool game. This is the women's game between Victoria and Queensland. And goal scorers for the quarter. Jess Pham had one. Imogen Hall got the first for Victoria. Then Christina Cameron with that fast man break got one. And then Alidi McGoran almost right on the quarter time break gets one as well. 3-1 to Victoria. And as we see WA just returning to the Cauldron. They played the early game this morning against Queensland. And they will have South Australia in the next game that we have coming up here live and free on the Australian Lacrosse Network. It is a plethora of games here today at the Altona Lacrosse Club. As the weather just, I can tell you, from today to yesterday at this time, it is about 30 degrees difference, it feels like. If you're watching live and free on the Australian Lacrosse Network, and if you are on the network, and I will just have a look and see who's online. Give us a shout out as we get into game number 4 here. We've got 5 live games today, and as I just bring up the feed here, and see if anyone's sending shout outs. And Nell Newton says, well done, JP. Alex Tokalidis says, go Laura. Larissa Cullen says, go Laura. And Mads Malone says, go Laura. So Laura got a few fans at the moment, just quietly. And the girls coming back out for their quarter-time break. Casey Gowdy also watching. I know Casey's going to be playing in the next game, so she's obviously watching this women's game. And Carissa Cinchina says, go O'Dwyer from Canada. So big shout out to you, Carissa. Watch it all the way from Canada. We hope you like this live free stream from the Australian Lacrosse Network, and we hope you're enjoying being with us. And it's great to be able to bring it to you as CJ Risky just fires that one. Goes long, does, and that's straight into the stick of Josie Cox down there, and Josie Cox brings the ball back. She finds Wilmot on the outer side. Fear comes on. Maddie Antilov to Pham. Pham doing a power of work in this team up top, as is Maddie Antilov. And ball down the bottom. Just O'Dwyer tries to step through, comes through, just gets in the crease. Right on the spot is Luke Keesing. And the officials finding their way back down the other end as we see Stephanie Hallows bring the ball down with a great shot there from Imogen Hall. She gets her second of the game. Great outlet, big long pass, finds open down there, and yeah, Imogen with her second of the game. As Victoria head out to a 4-1 lead. As we see Anthony Green watching, Tice Excuse watching. G'day, Tice. Hope you're well. Hope you are travelling all right. I heard that you had a bit of a knock the other day, so hope you're going all right as the ball is down the back there with Nicole Buckowitz. Buckowitz gives it to Mollison. Oh, off the ball hit there, and just a little slow to get up there is Hisasato, I think. And Hisasato, she just makes her way off the ground, but the ball gets turned over. And CJ with the ball bringing it into offense. Looks up, finds pressure with Steph Wilmot. Wilmot good enough to get away from that pressure. Looks up the top to O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer looks to step inside. Great defense there from the Victorians. Good slide, great slide from Natasha Rooney. And the ball turns over. So Victoria coming back the other way. Rooney with the ball. Looks to push the pace as Burgess Bryce gets the ball. And even numbers here, 5-all. Hallows with the ball. As the lights really start to take effect out here, Hallows steps inside, nails the defender on the helmet, and we're going to have a reset there. So ball in the hands there of Bryce. And Abby just pops that one left. Ball back in the centre. Just a loose ball push. And Keith Gagney all over that one as picks herself up off the ground, does Hallows. And Burgess Bryce will take the ball down in the back corner. Kicks it up to Hallows, who's Justin Hallows low to low there against the keeper. And Josie Cox good enough to take that one. Good work there from Hallows. Ball turns over, coming back the other way. Just didn't quite hit Plum. Great bounce off the off the sideboard, and Plum decides, you know what, I might just hold this up a little bit. Ball back up the top. Sarah Mollison. Down the back here to Cameron. Cameron looks to get around and top side. Oh, Dark's just skewering the goalie's vision there for a second. But we're going to have a cross-checking penalty here. And that looks like it's going on Harwood. So Harwood will find her way into the box. And Victoria with a man-up opportunity as we see the officials set the penalty. So cross-check, 2 minutes on Harwood. And the ball out there. So we've got, who we got out there? Melissa Brickle, Mollison. Ball steps in. Not there, Burgess Bryce. Burgess Bryce fires again, and Burgess Bryce says, bang! Put that one in the back of the net and put that one on the score sheet. And that's her first of the game. And Abby Burgess Bryce with Victoria's 5th goal. And Victoria just starting to, after what was quite a close first quarter, Victoria with the first 2 of the second. Good pickup there from Butkowitz. Butkowitz looks down, finds Hall. Just Hall couldn't quite take it in. Hall with the ball, looks to the top, but picked off well there by Josie Cox. Josie Cox goes the Hail Mary down to the back corner. It's a foot race. It is the foot race. It will be won by Victoria. Ball, kick back up. Opportunity here for Victoria if she can get the ball. And that fantastic save. That's 2 in a row for Josie Cox. So she is doing her job in the cage. Just pops it again over the head of the attackers running down there. Victoria pick the ball up and bring it back over the other way. Doesn't quite hit Plum. Plum gets pushed from behind, and Plum will win the ball back there. As Jen Plum makes her way off. The ball is picked up by Butkowitz. Kicks it up here to Sarah Mollison. Sarah Mollison to Hallows. Back to Mollison. Back to Hallows. Subs coming on thick and fast here. Burgess Bryce kicks on. Looks down to the lefty. Burgess Bryce kicks it down to Mollison. Mollison fires that one. That one's gone wide. Victoria still with the ball. Looks inside. Mollison. Ah! Bang! Sarah Mollison with one of her own. Had the first one. Missed. Found the rebound. Rebounder with the assist. Finds Sarah Mollison cutting back down the centre. And Sarah Mollison with her first of the game. And we heading out to a 6-1 lead here. And South Australia and WA up next. That's a must-win game for both sides. So ball is set. Plum against Reski. CJ did a great job. MVP in the last game this morning was CJ. Just flicks it out to her compatriot in Curry. Back up to McKee. McKee looks down. Turnover coming the other way. Brackhouse just with motors. Heads down. Tries to give a little bit of space. Just misses the pass. Ball to be won down in the back corner. And good body down there. But picked up there by Burgess Bryce. Burgess Bryce looks inside. And Christina Cameron with the finish. But Burgess Bryce with a good look. And finds Christina Cameron for her second of the game. And it is a 7-1 lead. Ball back in the centre. Butkowitz. Great pick up there from Hisasato. Hisasato looks down. Oh, just behind Steph Wilmot there was the ball. Wilmot looks up. And Queensland start to set their offense. Talbot Rice gives pass and pick away. And we see Antilov with the shot. Ball might be no loose ball push called on that one. And ball down the back to be won. And Victoria will relieve that ball. But Queensland backing up the O'Dwyer with the ball now. Come back into offense. Ball with Queensland in the stick. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Statham and a moving pick. So we're going to turn the ball over again. And ball's coming back Victoria way. Little bounce pass there from Jen Plum. Very clever little bounce pass. Ball with Burgess Price. Kicks it to Hallows. Hallows has Mollison coming onto her right. Looks back down. Tries to get top side there. Does Burgess Price. Back to Mollison. A lot of big bodies in there. And great shot there from Stephanie Hallows. And she gets on the board as well. And Hallows with her first of the game. And that is Victoria's fifth of the quarter. And they have stretched this lead out. It was 3-1 at quarter time. It is now 8-1 at the moment on the Australian Lacrosse Network. We hope you enjoy bringing the game to you. Plum kicks the ball out. Mollison picks the ball up. Looks down. Sato just gets in the way. Pham with a big push, but deemed legal. And ball kicked over here to McGoran. She's a goal scorer. And McGoran with the backup. Alini gets around, just fires that one to the left-hand side. Again, backed up. Plum, 6 seconds left. Ball up the top. Need a shot, but turned over. And ball will turn over as in the crease. And Kate Stone brings the ball down the outer side. She has Cameron in front of her, just runs into Cameron. And then runs into Butkowitz, who then passes the ball off and need to create some space there. And CJ, sorry, that is Maddie Antilov. Maddie Antilov just runs straight through that pick to set a pick. And ball coming back the other way through Brackhouse, who kicks it to Hallows. Hallows down the bottom. Oh, good shot there from Alini McGoran. And she's on the board with another one. And McGoran gets her second of the game. That is Victoria's sixth of the quarter. And just starting to really stretch out the margin here in this second term. Ball back in the middle. Hallows up against CJ. Hallows stepping in. Good save down low. Good work there from Josie Cox. Looks up. Finds Setter, who brings the ball down. Looks for some help. Under pressure there. And ball comes over to O'Dwyer, but turned over. Coming back the other way. Hallows one-on-one with the keeper. Looks to score. Great save again from Josie Cox. But gets her own backup. Sorry, Cameron with the backup there. And Mollison picks the ball up the top. Kicks the ball back to Cameron. Cameron looks to set a screen. Good work there from Josie Cox in the cage again. Another save. Looks up, looks at O'Dwyer. Just misses the player. Pressure coming now in the form of Hadwin. Hadwin still good defensive pressure there on Kate Stone. And Maddie Antilov just trying to help out with some offensive, defensive pressure as the moving pick on the Victorian team. And ball will go back to Queensland. Queensland through O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer up, kicks it up here to Maddie Antilov. Maddie Antilov has the ball down there to Steph Wilmot. Wilmot looks to come and set a pick. Beck looks inside, finds her teammate who gets a shot off in Talbot Rice, but just didn't have the power behind it as she got pushed as it happened. Great pick up there from O'Dwyer. Certainly going about her work down there as O'Dwyer. And ball coming back the other way. So under going back here is Brickle. Brickle fires and saved there. But ball to be won. Fighting for that is Burgess Bryce. Ball picked up by the lefty. Looks up the top. Mollison fires 5-hole. And Sarah Mollison gets another one. And Victoria really starting to dominate this second term. And that is Sarah Mollison's second goal. Victoria with 7 for the quarter and really starting to stretch this game out. And ball back to the centre. Nicole Butkowitz up against CJ and CJ Reski, but seemed to break. Mollison just wearing some pressure there from Paige Curry. Kicks it up to Hallows. Stephanie Hallows is looks, fires, and fires straight into the pads of the keeper there in Josie Cox. Ball comes out here to Reski, but pick turned over again to Dorinko. Dorinko looks inside, finds Hallows, and Hallows says, let's just settle it down. We've got 30 seconds. But doesn't, looks inside. Great cut there from Alini McGoran. She gets her third. And Victoria, what a great cut from Alini. Great feed inside. And McGoran gets her third of the game. And Victoria, what a dominant second term here at the Alan Lewer box courts. Just light starting to take effect. It's a beautiful place down here if you haven't ever been down here to the Altona Lacrosse Club. But I'll tell you what, under lights when the sky darkens, what a great place to watch this wonderful game of box lacrosse. Ball feeds out the back, picked up. Victoria looking to win the ball, just up against the boards. Comes in, might be a push there on Harwood. Harwood just looks inside. Plum opens up, fires a little wide. Ball back with Hadwin. Hadwin picks the ball up as Mollison comes on. Top centre. Kicks it out to the hall on the left-hand side. Dama Bandu looking to work that left-hand side with that two-man game. Mollison turns around. Left-handed, right-handed. Great save again. Just tried to pick it out of the air. Did Josie Cox with the hand? Not to be. Ball back up with Burgess Bryce. Burgess Bryce. Ball over there to Hadwin. Hadwin looks to do her work. Get inside. And that one's just rolled inside. And Danielle Hadwin gets her first of the game. And Victoria really starting to eke this one out in the second term. 9 goals already in the second term. Can't be much left in this second term now. Ball to be won out of the centre. 47 seconds. And you know what? I've just noticed Scotty Gill's an amazing man. He keeps putting these little things in the commentary box. I have scores and times and penalty clocks and you name it now. Getting ready for the rest of the lacrosse here at the Nationals. as the ball is just tipped out the front there. Picked up by Hallows. Hallows looks down the back corner, back to Hallows. And ball up to Mollison. Mollison looks to get topside and fires a good save. And that's just dropped out. And that's going to be a Queensland ball, as it's sort of stuck in the pads there of the keeper in Josie Cox. And ball coming back the other way. Plum puts some pressure on. Looks inside. Wilmot steps inside, and time is about to expire. And that is half time here between this Queensland and Victorian team. And we saw a bit of a dominant second quarter there from the Victorian. 9-goal haul from the Victorian team. And started off there with Imogen Hall, who got one. And then Abby Burgess-Bryce got on the board. Sarah Mollison got one. And then Cameron, with her second of the game, saw Hallows score after that. And then McGoran got her third. Mollison gets another one, and Hadwin finishes the quarter off. A 9-0 quarter there for Victoria. And out to a 12-1 lead here in the at half time between what has been a very dominant performance. And speaking of dominant performance, we might just have a quick break, as we've got another game after this, so I'm going to save my voice just for a little. Back very shortly. And back we come here to the Alan Lewer Memorial Lacrosse Field, Box Lacrosse Court. Outstanding facility here at the Altona Lacrosse Club. And they do a fantastic job here for the men's and women's national box lacrosse over last year and this year. And I'm sure they'll continue to do it into the future. And if you're ever up for a trip down here, don't forget to go and see Danny McGee. He's got the memorial pie warmer in there. Always keeps a good selection of 4 and 20s, and he also has an esky too. So you can get a pie, you can get an esky, and something out of the esky. And I tell you what, if you ask him, it'll be story time with D McGee, and he's always got a story or two. And as I said, we'll try and get him on the mic here at some point to have that story time with Danny McGee. As Queensland come out of their halftime huddle, as the officials come out of their halftime huddle. Keith Gagney giving the ball over there to Simon Olsen to start proceedings here. We are about to get underway for quarter number 3. It is a 12-1 game here, Victoria against Queensland. And the Victorians really starting to put the foot on the metal that last quarter with 9 goals. As the girls get set to go. Simon Olsen about to blow the whistle, and does to start proceedings. CJ Risky, just a great pick up there from Burgess Bryce. Burgess Bryce pops the ball over there to Hallows. Hallows picks up, looks up, just coming back the other way maybe. There's a body in there with Hisasato just trying to run off there. Maddie Anteloff also trying to cause a little bit of confusion down there. But into the stick of McGoran. She has goals on the board already at the moment. Dharma Bandhu looks inside, and great shot there as she hits the deck after the shot. And just getting through there. And really good shot there from Alini McGoran again. And she gets her 4th, and certainly looking at putting her name on an MVP medal at the moment is Alini McGoran. So Keith Gagney sets it off, goes Butkowitz. Butkowitz looks down, but picked off well there by Stone. Stone running the line, runs into pressure. That pressure in the form of Mollison. Ball to be won. Great pickup from Pham. So unsettled defense. There's an outside look here. Just didn't quite get the ball in the right spot there for McKee. And the ball will now find, it's a stacks on down the back there. As just a little slow to get up. As I think that's Jess Pham. It was stacks on down the back there, and Jess Pham feeling that one just a little bit. Ball in the stick here for with O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer looking for that shovel shot. Just a good hold. Ball to be won. Flicks the ball up, and ball won on the outer side there. Christina Cameron, she's got some will. She's heading towards the cage and pulls out at the last minute. Hallows, Dharma Bandhu. Kicks it back to Cameron. Kicks it down there to Hadwin. Hadwin looks the inside roll against her opponent in Setter. Setter looks inside. Good look there to McGoran, who already has nearly a handful. As Dharma Bandhu gets around. Great save there from McSullivan, who been a change in the cage. And Sue McSullivan in the cage for Queensland now. Ball gets around. McGoran, she's got a taste for it, does Alini. And Alini just has a shot, gets her own, and a 30-second shot clock reset. Oh, great inside roll, nearly gets past there against Wilmot, but Wilmot just held the hips long enough not to allow to get past. Oh, big shot there, and great save again from McSullivan as a reset goes again. Hallows with the ball. Hallows kicks the ball down there to Cameron. Cameron back to Hallows. Ball to Alini. Alini inside rolls again. Misses to the right-hand side. And ball out the back. Again, another opportunity and a loose ball push or interference there on Steph Wilmot. And we're going to have a penalty here. And that will be on Alidi McGoran. So ball to 2-minute penalty there to Victoria against Alini McGoran. She's been in everything in the game so far. So just a stat for a penalty now. And ball down the side here. Looks inside. Great cut there from Talbot Rice. And the ball will go into the defensive end. McSullivan just trying to get back into the cage. Looks up, finds Bickle. Bickle with the BTB. And that one straight into the stick of McSullivan. And coming back the other way. So Sue releases Jess Pham, who seems to be okay after that little bit of a tumble down the back there. Pham, McKee with the ball as Maddie Antilov comes on. Jess Fear looks inside, just a little bit low for that cut there for that pass. And the ball is to be won down there. And Bickle fighting hard. And ball coming out. So over here to Plum. Plum bringing the ball in to offense for Victoria. Hall comes on. And Hall takes the ball as Plum makes her way off. So 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Dharma Bandhu has Mollison on her right-hand side. Mollison steps down, fires, McSullivan, good save. Opportunity for Queensland to counter-attack here. Ball coming down through Harwood. Harwood just waiting for her offense to get down there and set. Harwood steps through. And good save again there from Connolly. Connolly with the outlet. Great outlet there to Hadwin. Danielle Hadwin picks up the ball under pace and just pushes it out to the right-hand side. Burgess Bryce looks down. Alini just released from the box and straight out. Wants another shot. McSullivan, good save. Hadwin with the ball. Might be a loose ball push there. No, in the crease call. And ball will come back through O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer under good pressures from Hallows. O'Dwyer, good hold. Back up to Pham. A lot of the work goes through Jess Pham in this Queensland offense. So Jess Pham, the ball handler, gets Jess Fear on. Pham tries to go through a hole that I will say doesn't exist. That was like quicksand, that one. That one just closed up very quickly, but Fear picks the ball up and we're going to have a interference, loose ball there for Queensland. And here come Victoria through Mollison. Mollison looks down, finds Dharma Bandhu. Dharma Bandhu looks down the bottom here, and Abby Burgess-Bryce says, let's just try and set something up. Good inside roll, good look, and a great save again from Sue McSullivan. And picked up again from Abby Burgess-Bryce, who gets a 30-second as Mollison fires. Picked up by Fear, just tries to put it over the top. The idea was absolutely right, just a little bit strong for her. Just takes out the goalie. And back we come, Wilmot. Just starting to, that's over and back. So good pressure there from Victoria, but just as good there from Queensland. Certainly not giving this game up. And little flip pass there as Alini McGoran just tries to work her way around inside, does work around inside, just in the crease again. So just those little steps into the crease, proving costly here. And CJ Risky just pops the ball up, ball coming back the other way. Dorinko fires and Dorinko scores. And we have our second goal of the third term. And they're getting around her. Ava Dorinko with a big goal there. So good to see. And aren't her teammates happy with that? And the score just ekes out a little further. 4:54 to go in the third. Currently 14-1. And ball one here from Hallows. Hallows kicks the ball down. Burgess Bryce looks inside. Hadwin fires and had some heat on it, but just missed the cage. Sarah Mollison there to back up. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Kicks it to Dharma Bandhu. Dharma Bandhu back to Mollison. Mollison assessing her options. And she kicks it back over there to Hallows. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Tries to get through again. Something that's not there. Dharma Bandhu. Still 4 seconds. And we're going to have too many on. So Queensland, no wonder they were playing very good defence there. They had 6 on the field. But if you don't get caught doing it, it's great defence. But they're going to now find themselves in a man down or woman down situation, I should say. And Queensland will see a power play here from Victoria. As we just reset here. Keith Gagney just letting it starting. Burgess Bryce, Mollison looks down the bottom corner. Hits Alini. Mollison stepping in, just nails the defender right in front of her. Ball to be won. And Hallows down to Burgess Bryce, who puts one top shelf. I'll tell you what, it's cold out here, but that might have had some heat on it. And Abby Burgess Bryce just turning the temperature up here. And another goal to Victoria. Big on the top shelf. And Butkowitz up against CJ Risky. Butkowitz, ball to be won. Gets into her stick. Butkowitz. Oh, just finding the floor there was CJ. And I'll tell you what, McGoran's been everywhere in this Victorian team today. Got goals on board, penalties on board, and just really does want the ball in her stick as the ball finds its way into Hadwin. Hadwin has Mollison up top right, looks down the bottom, tries to find Alini again, and that's a crease infringement. Just getting her in there. 3 minutes 19 to go in this third. And Queensland will bring the ball back into offense as ball is under pressure, Wilmot, and the ball turns over, coming back the other way. Ava Dorinko, she's already got one for the quarter. Has her cavalry in the offensive side of the field come on as Dharma Bandhu. She will just reset. Hall comes down, steps down, looks to go on her left, fires over the top. McSolvin picks it up off the backboard and comes back the other way. And that is O'Dwyer bringing it into attack and just gets around the two defenders there, just hanging it out as bang, Plum comes in and goes, have some of that, and might have taken the wind out of her. We're just going to have a stop clock here for an injured player. As just hits the ground and just can't exactly see it. I think Jen Plum might have hit her, and I don't know whether she's hit her head as she's gone backwards, but certainly conscious and just feeling the effects of that hit as the staff out there just assessing, and it might be a bit of a sore knee, and up she gets. So good to see there from O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer running off, and we hope she is okay. She'll get back to the bench and be assessed, but just took a big hit there from Plum. And ball in the stick of Hallows. Hallows fires at another save from Nick Solvin as ball in the stick of Alini McGoran, who hasn't stopped shooting so far in this game. Sarah Mollison with the ball, kicks it up here to Burgess Bryce. She got the last one. And Burgess Bryce. Another big shot there from Hallows. Ball to be won. Ball is won. But under immense pressure, there's blue shirts everywhere. CJ Reski, she's on her way down towards the cage. Fires and pops it away. Going coast to coast is CJ Reski. Gets a second on the board for Queensland. And doesn't she like that? The coast to coast. And CJ gets her first. And Victoria currently out to a 15-2 lead here in the third quarter with about 1:39 to go. As Luke Keesing resets. Plum picks the ball up. Looks to head down into her offensive end. She has had one. And, there's over and back. So Queensland with another opportunity. And we've got a cross-check here that has been charged to O'Dwyer. So we're going to have a 2-minute penalty here. So O'Dwyer, after that big hit, might have just tried to get one back. And so O'Dwyer in the box. Victoria with a man-up opportunity. Good save again from McSullivan. So reset on the clock. Looks down the bottom. Damabandu to Alini. Oh, Sarah Mollison just says it is party time. And Mollison gets her third of the game. And Victoria out to a 15-2 lead. Power play goal there from Mollison. Nice shot to find the hole. And a penalty has released with that goal. And running clock, so we got 10 seconds left in this one. So is there an opportunity here for Victoria? And I doubt it. 3 seconds to go. Need a shot. And that won't happen. Oh, great look there from Burgess Bryce to find an opportunity. Didn't quite allow Alini McGoran to fire that ball. But good quarter of lacrosse. We saw goal scorers for Victoria. We had Alini McGoran with 1. Ava Dorenko with 1. Abby Burgess Price with 1, and Sarah Mollison with 1, and CJ Reski with 1 for Queensland. It is a 16-2 lead here with 12 minutes to go, with 1 quarter to go, and then stay tuned after this because there's still yet more lacrosse with South Australia playing WA in the next women's game. And I might just have a quick look online to see who's... Okay, so we will be back very shortly. as we come back here for the end of the third quarter time break, just about to end up here. There's 12 minutes of this game left. Victoria currently leading 16-2. And hope you're enjoying the live and free lacrosse on the Australian Lacrosse Network. You'll find it on Lacrosse Australia Facebook and the Australian Lacrosse Network on YouTube. If you've got the big 75-inch, you can have that playing, and there's plenty of lacrosse. We're going to bring five live games to you tomorrow here on Women's Final Day on the Saturday, and then Sunday with another couple. So there is lacrosse right across the weekend, but if you're in Melbourne, do yourself a favour, get down here to Altona Lacrosse Club and see this up close. As we see, Liv Antilov is watching online, and Matt Elliott says, women's box lacrosse, how awesome. Yes, it is, as the fourth quarter starts, and ball is out in the stick of Abby Burgess-Bryce, who carries the ball exceptionally well down there, and kicks it to Hadwin. Hadwin kicks it over to Hall down the bottom corner. She finds Eleni McGoran, who, I tell you what, she's going to have rubber poisoning tonight with the amount of shots she's taken, and had an outstanding game, and would be my tip for MVP right now for Victoria. Looks inside to Hadwin. Hadwin, good save from McSullivan. McSullivan with outlights, and just looks to find O'Dwyer, who seems to have recovered from that hit before. Might have just taken the wind out. And 10 seconds as the ball comes back the other way. Cameron with the ball for Victoria. Looks inside. Good little BTB by Mollison. She does think it's party time. Ball up the top to Abby Burgess-Bryce. And that's off the helmet. Sue McSullivan. Just great save there. And picked back up by the shooter. 25 seconds as the shot clock has been reset. Ball to be won. Kicks it down. Here's an opportunity here. But there's Rooney is coming in to just lend hand. And Victoria picked the ball up through, yep, that's Eleni McGoran. She's, I'd like to see her, I would like to see Eleni's pitch map at the moment. She's been everywhere in this game. Great pickup from Plum. Plum looks to get inside, but subs are coming. So maybe just asked to hold up a little. Plum sitting behind, looks up, finds Hallows, who gets on. Oh, great back up there from Hall. Hall with the ball to pick up. That's a great pick up there too. And ball coming back the other way. Fan with the ball. She's got a sea of blue in front of her. And it's 1-on-4 at the moment. And coming out the other way is Daniel Hadwin. Hadwin gets the ball for Victoria. Looks inside. Oh, chicken wings. I tell you what, they're on sale down here at Altona. Sue McSullivan with the big right chicken wing. Has a great save. And ball coming back for Queensland. Just looks down, throws the ball to the back corner. Talbot Rice in a competitive struggle down there for that ground ball. Talbot Rice still going about her work, as the ball is still yet to be won. And now it is in the stick, and we're going to have ball back to Victoria. Christina Cameron brings it into offense for Victoria. Kicks it over to Burgess-Bryce. I think I'm just going to call her ABB, Abby. So good work there from Burgess-Bryce. And ball to be won. Again, ball bubbling around there. Plenty of pressure in this last quarter. And there's the girls have certainly realised that there's some good body work. And CJ just trying to get her way down, but with tired legs, she's taken every face off today, has CJ. And ball coming back the other way through Plum. Plum just trying to get her defender on her left-hand side. And ball back up the top to Cameron. Cameron kicks it to Sarah Mollison, who kicks it to Hall. Looks inside at Alini McGoran. There she is. I'll tell you what, if she hasn't tied up the MVP for this game, she must be very, very close. And Alini McGoran is putting on a bit of a clinic here at the moment. And she gets the first of the fourth quarter. And that's her fourth of the game. Ball being set. Oh, there's a WWE match on in the center there between the two face-off players. Queensland with the ball and just using the top of the netting. Great pick up there from Hadwin. She's got it. So a great bounce pass as the ball is picked up by Dorinko. Kicks it up to Burgess Bryce, who kicks it to Hallows. Hallows. And back up to the top center. There's 12 seconds to go in the shot clock. Alini McGoran looks to get and great shot there from Hall. Tries to get her back up, but steps in the crease. And Hall will turn the ball over. McSullivan will take the ball. And ball coming back through O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer to bring the ball up. Hadwin says, you're not coming through here. O'Dwyer against Hadwin. Hadwin, O'Dwyer. And just as you get through one, there's another one. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Plum just break and stick. So that's not what Jen Plum wants. And as we see a interference there. And a stick just broken stick on the field here. Just picked up. Great work. He's all over it. Not only can he play lacrosse. So Jess Plummy with a broken stick. And that one just pops out. Oh, good defense there. And just throws it forward. Opportunity here for Queensland. Looks inside. Wilmot just fires that one to the left. And ball is down the back. And here's an opportunity. Brickle puts the ball up to Plum. She's already found her second stick. And out there again. Kicks it to Mollison. Mollison looks inside and McGoran fires that one to the right-hand side of the cage. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Another opportunity. McGoran. Great backup. 1 second on the shot clock. And just needs to drop it. Good work there. And ball comes down in the defensive end. Good work. Great pressure there from Victorian. Opportunity if they can get a ball in a stick. As two Victorians turned over. So it's a Queensland ball. Jess Pham picks the ball up as CJ comes to the bench to have a sub. Pham. She has Wilmot to her left. And it goes there now. Steph Wilmot with the ball. Kicks the ball over there to Talbot Rice. Talbot Rice getting top side, but pressure there from the Victorian defence. And little shovel shot, which just hits the Victorian defender. And you guessed it, that's Alini McGoran that one hits. As ball comes down, great outlet. Puts the transition ball here through Brackhouse. Brackhouse back to McGoran. She just cleared that ball and she's having a shot down the other end. And reset on the ball. Sarah Mollison, great inside roll. Just not able to find that shot there was Hallows and stepped in the crease and the ball turned over. Come back. 3 minutes 22 left in this game. And just a little bit of love over there with the body. Fear up against Brickle. And checking the goalie there. There's going to be a penalty on here. So Victoria with the ball. Kicks it up here to Plum. Plum's got some space in front of her. She'll have attackers coming on the right-hand side. Looks to Dharma Bandhu. Dharma Bandhu looks to score. Fires. And not there. And that'll hold up proceedings here. As a penalty is on the play here for checking the goalie. And that will be O'Dwyer who sits for that one. And so ball here with Mollison. So another power play here for Victoria. As Burgess Bryce looks to shape to shoot. Just little 1-2, 1-2. Mollison kicks the ball over to McGoran. Down to Dharma Bandhu. Dharma Bandhu back to Alini. Back to... Oh, good work there from Victoria. And the score is had by Hallows. And Stephanie Hallows on the board in this fourth quarter. With limited time left in this game, she gets her second of the game. And we are out to 18-2, 1:46 left in this fourth quarter. As the players get set here. And Nicole Butkowitz against CJ, risky, and ball to be won. And still in the stick of CJ. And still in the stick of CJ. And a pick coming up. And she needs some room to move. Ball kicked up the top there to Statham. Statham comes in, sets a pick. Just looks at Wilmot. Wilmot fires that one right. 2-1, and shot clock is expired. The ball will go to Victoria, and Victoria will bring it into offense. Kicks the ball down. The big V. 49 seconds left in this one in the fourth quarter. And ball to be won here. Looks up. Have Victoria got another one in their kit bag as Mollison looks inside, finds Burgess Bryce. McSullivan says, not in my cage, we don't. And McSullivan releases as Plum comes on and picks it up. Plum. So 21 seconds. Shot clock is the game clock. 21 seconds. And over and back call there. So last opportunity here for Queensland. 10 seconds left. Fires, and that one's gone just to the right there from Maddie Antelov. Ball will go over. Victoria with one last opportunity. 1 second, and it will run out. And that is game. And that will run out the game here for the fourth quarter. Victorious in an 18-2 game. And goal scorers for that quarter were Alini McGoran and Stephanie Hallows. And great contest. But well battled again by Queensland out there for that game. As I said, we will have the MVP presentations very shortly. I mean, for Victoria, I think Alini McGoran was outstanding in that. She was absolutely everywhere today. And I think if I was voting, that's where my vote would go. As far as for the Queensland team, look, they had a number of very good players. Pham was out there and then just wore one late. I think O'Dwyer battled hard. Harwood was good down there, and Talbot Rice. McSullivan, when she got in the cage, was good, but so was Josie Cox. Maddie Antelov always gives. CJ always gives. So really difficult in this game for the MVP. And I know she only played a half, but I reckon... yeah, Sue McSullivan was very good in that game. So my tips for MVP for that game, Sue McSullivan. in the cage for Queensland, and I reckon, yeah, Lenny McGoran was very good for me. But they had numerous, you know, Brackhouse was good. Nicole Buckowitz in the centre was good. Abby Burgess-Bryce, outstanding too. So, you know, Burgess-Bryce for me with Eleni McGoran, the two. Paige Connolly was good in the cage, and Cameron battled hard all day. Look, Victoria with a very well-rounded team effort there. And we will just listen to the coaches as they start to announce their MVPs. And as head coach Tony Joseph and for Victoria and head coach Tim Keane are about to announce the MVP winners. So Tony Joseph to speak first.
Hello. So ladies, that was a great game. That was actually really fun. Thank you. Like, good both ends, and actually a fantastic battle. They're a hard group to play against, and you really held yourselves well. Well done. That was fantastic. Best on ground for Queensland, Macca.
And there we go, Sue McSullivan in the cage, and that's 1 for 1 for me. I like it when I get it right. She was very good in the cage in that second half, and well deserved. Here's Sue McSullivan. Let's see if I can get 2 for 2.
Yeah, well, Victorians, yeah, good running, really good physical game. Good to see it. Good to see it laying out. Everyone coming out with smiles, but hitting hard. I love that sort of stuff. Sarah Mollison's still best on ground.
Sarah Mollison, outstanding game there too, as Sarah Mollison gets the MVP, and certainly battled hard all day today too, did Sarah. She had 3 goals and game-winning effort. So congratulations to Sue and to Sarah on their MVPs for that game. And but don't go anywhere, because very shortly we're going to have live stream number 5 for today, and that will be between South Australia and Victoria in the women's here in the 2024 Lacrosse Australia Men's and Women's National Championships, and we might go to a quick break, and we'll be back very shortly on the Australian Lacrosse Network.